Good afternoon, Todd Thornton here from Transwest Truck Trailer RV here in Frederick, Colorado. Thank you for joining us in this cold winter morning here. I'm going to show you a beautiful 2022 Winnebago BOLDT 70BL floor plan. So this has the more traditional floor plan versus the split bed in the back. This is powered by the Mercedes-Benz Sprinter chassis with a 3-liter V6 turbo diesel, which puts out 188 horsepower. It also has a 7-speed transmission. And with all the new Mercedes, it is loaded with the safety assurance packages. So you're gonna have the lane assist, collision avoidance, adaptive cruise control, every safety assurance thing that you're gonna want. You got sensors all the way around the coach on the front. So if a car stops in front of you, it's going to stop you immediately. A pedestrian, anything like that, it's going to have all the features you want. It's going to have blind spot monitors into the mirrors. Going to have heated and powered mirrors on the coach on both sides. This one is a 4x4. So this model, the bolts you can order in the 2-wheel drive, which would be the rear-wheel drive, or the on-demand 4-wheel drive version, which this one is. It has 24 gallons of diesel. It has 24 gallons of black water, 24 gallons of fresh water on board, and 26 gallons of gray water. And right here you're going to have your gray and black tank dump stations. It also has 16 gallons of propane on board, or LP on board. It has the Truma furnace on board. This is going to be your exhaust for it. And then out here you're going to have your city fill, your tank fill, and it also has a very convenient black tank flush inlet, so you can flush out that black tank, get all the crud out of there very easily. This is in the Arctic white exterior. It comes in 3 different colors. It's got the I think it's called the Iridium silver. They've got a new darker gray, and then the Arctic white. Gray tank flush right here. Like I said, black tank there, gray tank here. You got your 30 amp hookup for your standard RV parks. But one thing that makes the BOLDT so special is the Volta battery pack system that's on it. And we'll explain a little bit more in there. Right here you have a 5,000 pound tow hitch, on pretty much standard on all Sprinter models. You've got a removable ladder here with a lock, so you can unlock this, take it on the other side of the coach, and access your roof rack up top. So if you have a Thule or a Yakima rack, they are compatible with this. Also, if you need to get up there and clean your 220 watts of solar panels, you can get up there and clean those. Those solar panels are also expandable. The system's rated up to 500 watts. I think we're only using 220 on this right now. Take a quick look at the back here before we go around. These doors will swing open. You got a little storage right here, a little storage on the other one. You got the beautiful roll-left screens that you can zip them all the way down. And you got a little magnet that can allow you through and kind of lock behind you. You also have when you put the screens down, you can unzip and it'll have a screen right here, so you could technically sleep with the doors wide open. No bugs will get in there, all the good stuff. Back here you've got your outdoor kitchen or outdoor shower. You got a hot and cold, and then you can turn on your water pump right here, exterior lighting. In here is the connection for the outdoor shower, and some little more storage in here. Over here, a little more storage again. You can access and open the door from the inside. And then you got your built-in window defrosters. So when your screen's down, it's not going to affect any of these. Shut this up. Standard rear view camera. And again, more of the safety assurance. You've got the sensors behind here that's going to detect anything. If you're backing up, it's going to warn you before you hit anything and do any major damage. You got a quick connect for an exterior grill, utilizing that 16 gallons of propane. You got a little storage here, a little compartment to keep your sewer hose. Right here you've got a connection so you can put an exterior TV out here. You got a 12-volt plug-in plus an exterior antenna. You can hook up have a little TV setting out here. Like I said, the solar's rated up to 500 watts. We're only using 220, so you can plug in an extra ZAMP controller, a ZAMP solar. Maybe it's 170 watts you can add to it or whatever. Got some 110s out here for that TV plug-in. Exterior LED lights. You got the dual pane acrylic windows on all windows. These are going to open up and ratchet 3 different levels, if you will. Above me, I've got I think it's about a 16-foot Carefree awning with a wind motion sensor. So there's no arms getting in the way here. If the wind picks up, it's automatically going to feel that motion and retract, preventing it from doing any damage, anything like that. Also on the back side here, sun is bright, you've got a built-in LED strip that goes the length of the awning. So beautiful feature, that very usable, and you don't have those old style arms getting in your way. Let's walk in. This one's well, before we do, right here we got a freshwater outlet, so if you took portable water with you, maybe a 5-gallon jug, you can gravity feed it into the system. Also quick connect for winterization. A little door that closes. You also have the beautiful roll-left screens that go through this. Just very, very well made out of Canada, roll-left Canada. Again, they will zip down. You got a magnet again to walk through here. You got a little Velcro strip right here, so if you got a little dog or something that you want them to push through the screen, you can actually kind of lock it right there. Again, you can put these down and have a screen right here or a total blackout. If I'm remembering, this coach does have 1,972 pounds of cargo capacity. That's going to be all your fuel, your water, your dogs, you and your significant other, friends, whatever. 1,972 pounds. It does have the really nice Primera seats up front to match the leather in the back. And we'll come in here. We'll look at the dash first. Both the chairs are flipped around, as you can see, to make it very usable. This table can be adjusted up and down. You can take it off if you're not using it. Really makes it a nice workstation for this person. And then a nice workstation for the driver or whoever's sitting in that seat or this seat. Very usable space. You got the 10.25 M-Buck system from Mercedes. You can see it says start system right there. You can say, hey Mercedes, and it's going to help you with mapping, voice commands, all that good stuff. If you look up here, you're going to have a bunch of USB ports, the C cables. So if you have Apple Play, Android Play, you can utilize the system. It'll bring that up on your dash. All the seats are power. You got memory seats on each seat, about 3 different memory settings. Push of a button, you can retract the mirrors the side mirrors. You've got heated seats on both also, so 3 different levels of the heated seats. You got the real nice carbon fiber look around it, so it actually looks like you're driving I think it's the E-Class Mercedes, if I can remember, or maybe the S-Class. Very good looking, very nice looking. Right here, you're going to have many cabinets in here. Now this one has an access to the roof port, roof access, so if you wanted to put a Wi-Fi ranger or some type of cradle point system in, instead of you having to cut through the ceiling, it's already there for you. You've got two, you got a 12 volt, you got USB ports, and two 110 plugins. You've got a shoulder strap car seat belt right here, and this will also make into a temporary bed for someone that's a little smaller, not a large person, but very adequate for a small child or grandchild. Here you also have the RAM mount systems on the window here. You can see this one's got a basket hanging from it, but you can buy a system where it'll hold your iPad out here. It's also got a 12 volt plug, two USB ports, push button turn on the lights. The dual pane acrylic windows all have a night shade if you pull up, and if you pull down it's going to have a built-in screen. Very nicely done by Winnebago. Right here you have your two holding tank heaters, water tank heater, holding tank heater. When you turn them on, they both turn red. You're going to have your tank level systems right here in your one place with your battery voltage, your water pump can all be controlled here. Your power control system, that'll show your 30 amp. If you're plugged into 30 amp or 110, it's going to show your what's coming into the coach. You've got your Truma on-demand hot water and your furnace for the coach. And then this is a little light for the bathroom. Gotta take a look there. Small but adequate. We're going to walk in here and then we're going to turn around and go back that way, and I'll show you. In here you're going to have quite a bit more storage, and then a bunch of the stuff that comes with the new Bolt. Adjustable shelving throughout. You can see very sturdy hinges, very easy to adjust with the marine style locks on the end. Again, plenty of storage up here. I'll show you that one. Tons of storage in there. More storage here, and also right here you're going to have your more TV connections, your over-the-air antenna, you can turn it on, your HDMI, so if you wanted to plug in a DVD player, or maybe you wanted to plug in your iPad, you can plug it in there and it's going to project onto the TV or connect to the TV. You also have the 110 outlets up here. Below here are these brilliant little baskets that hang down, so when you're sleeping, if you have any type of iPhones or maybe your laptop, or not your laptop, but your iPad, anything like that, you can plug in your cables here, whether it be the 12 volt or the USB, run it through the back here, and you can put your phone up there for the night and allow it to charge while it's kind of out of the way. You got one on each side of the bed, and you've got the 12 volt and the USBs on both sides of the bed also. Like I said, all the windows have the built-in night shades and built-in screens. This TV is got a little sound bar, a little TV that you can pull the thing out and turn it that way if you're sitting up front and you want to watch TV. If you're back here lying in bed, you can turn it that way and watch TV. So it can move it around quite easily on the mount, and then it's got the two 110 plugins. If you can see down here, you're going to have your 12 volt fuses for your standard RV appliances, and then you're going to have your breakers for the larger air conditioning unit, you name it. Speaking above you, you've got a Coleman mock AC unit. And this one's going to have the settings right there. One thing I forgot to mention too, that a lot of this stuff is Bluetooth controlled. So you can download an app and control your exterior awning, the lights on it, your power system, you name it. You got a Nova Cold refrigerator freezer right here. Little freezer part up here. Refrigerator in the below. And this has a double lock, so when you're traveling it won't open up on you. Again, very nice construction by Winnebago on the drawers. Again, you got multiple ram track systems. You got one here, one here, and one here. And you can buy the different accessories from Ram Mountain, whether it be the iPad holders or baskets like that. They make a ton of different accessories for the Ram Mountain system. If you go to their website, I think they publish like 250,000 different applications for emergency vehicles, you name it. Nice stainless steel sink. On the back side, you got a nice cutting board. Very heavy, actually. You've got a little Crestone microwave, which is a very nice feature. A lot of these little camper vans do not have microwaves. This one does. Again, more storage. You've got the true induction cooktop. So even if this were to accidentally, your grandchild were to turn it on, it's never going to get hot unless it actually has an induction pot or a cast iron pot that will actually activate it. This coach is powered by the Pure 3 Volta system, which is right here. One push of the button and you've got power to everything. It's got over 12,000 usable watt hours of energy in here. So once you're at a fully charged, you can turn on your AC, you can turn on your cooktop, your microwave. Never going to have any problems. It's just like you're plugged in at the RV park. Last year we took, or 2 years ago, we took one of these to the GoPro games up in Vail. It was over 100 degrees outside. We ran this AC for, it had to have been 7 hours on just this Volta system and no issues. Right here you got your light switches for the interior of the cab. This is your awning switch. Like I said, if you don't want to download the Bluetooth app, you can control your awnings here. Push button, it's going to come in. You got your awning light on the exterior awnings, and then this is your undercarriage lights for below the coach. And again, all these systems can be downloaded on a Volta app. So very easy. Let's see, what else we got here? Up here above the cab, you can have a nice usable storage right here. So right now we're storing the window shades for the front cab, and these are magnetic and they're actually a little thick, so they actually have some insulation in them for cold days like today. Gonna have that storage up there. This is gonna be the floor mats for the front of the cab. They got a nice rubber mat that goes around the whole front of the cab. Like I said, you got nice LEDs throughout the coach. You've got a remote controlled max fan right here, so you can turn it on by hand, or there's going to be a remote where you can set the temperature and it'll kind of keep the it'll pull the hot air out and try to keep it at a certain temperature. It does have the max air fan cover also, so if you can drive it in the rain, nothing's going to come through here unless for some reason the rain was going the opposite direction that you are, which I've never seen. Very nice feature. You got the flooring that they've been using in the Class B's by Winnebago. Very durable flooring. It's a kind of a synthetic flooring that if you chip it, you're not going to be able to chip it, but you're not going to be able to cut it. Very durable. They've even thought about things like this. With this table being here, if you're sitting there with your computer, right on the other side of this, right here, you've got USB plugins and two 110 plugins right there. So you could have your cables come up here and you can work on your computer. And one last thing, on these running boards, they are stationary. A lot of people ask if they retract. They do not, but they do have the rubber on them, the anti-slip. And then on all the running boards, they have this little connection here that you can hook your dog leash to, or whatever you want to keep the Fido from running away. So that, in a nutshell, is the 2022 Winnebago BOLDT 70BL. I mean, we could spend hours talking about the Volta system. The best way to do it is reach out to me and I can send you, it's so in-depth, I can send you all the specs to it. Really an amazing system that they've been using. I've been told in the Toyota Prius, technology's in the Toyota Prius, and I think it's the Chevy Bolt, using the same type of system. So if you want more information, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. I will get you all the information that you can handle on that one. If you have any other questions, this one is still currently available. It just got here. Won't last long because it's four-wheel drive. If you got any questions, my name is Todd Thornton. My phone number, I'm going to give you my cell phone number. There's my direct line, but my phone number is 970-301-3736. Or the easiest way to reach out is send me a quick email at todd.thornton, remember the N, Thornton, at transwest.com. So any questions on this or any other coach we have, please reach out. Love to help you out, and look forward to seeing you next time. Thanks for joining me.